Hello viewers, this is Terry Tay 2009 with another Thomas Wood video, and this one's the first 2019 video as it is January 1st, 2019. Now, the collection of fully painted trains has grown a little bit. There are 8 trains, but I'm expecting more because we looked on the website of Barnes & Noble and bought a couple trains like James, Diesel, Hero, Merlin, Spencer. I think that we still need Bertie, Winston, and Yongbao. And I saw on the Wikipedia that they're making Ace, Kevin, Diesel 10, Caitlin. So I'm pretty excited about those, especially Diesel 10. Now, James is probably going to come tomorrow and Thursday, and the other trains will probably go the day after that one gets here. But now another custom video. This is probably number 23, I'm guessing. So, if this is your first time here, we're taking trains from Thomas and Friends and we're painting them into other trains. Now, this first custom is what I've been wanting to do for a very long time, but I just couldn't get to it. I've been wanting to do this for a couple of months, and now this is Peter Sam, the narrow gauge engine. It is nice to finally make this. Now, that person also suggested Sir Handel, so I think I'll do him sometime this month. Or maybe February, just whenever they fully paint Stanley. Now, this is a Thomas Wooden Railway Stanley, but I just cut off the dome with a Dremel tool and put air dry clay on it to make it look like Thomas Wood Stanley.
Oh, very nice. That's good.
So, he is number 4, so Handel's number 3.
Cool.
Next is another big World Big Adventures character besides Nia. This is Hong Mei, the Chinese tank engine. Now, I made this out of a Thomas Wood Rosie, but that's the old Rosie that I fully painted. This here's the new Thomas Wood Rosie.
Whose face is this?
Ashima's.
Very nice.
Now, this symbol is the number 1, but that's how they write it in China.
Okay.
So, she's pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody commented that I make the 2 Chinese coaches, those being An and Yin Long. I will make those when I get the fully painted Annie and Clarabelle. Next up is another Railway Series character from Thomas and the Great Railway Show. Since I have Spencer and Mallard and the Duchess of Hamilton. Spencer and Mallard are the same shape, but Mallard's blue and Spencer's silver. But this engine is named Iron Duke. Now, I asked Dad if he could cut off the face and the cab, because Iron Duke does not have a cab. If you look in the book, Thomas and the Great
What did you cut it off with?
He borrowed my Dremel tool.
Oh, wow.
So, it's probably still in his garage.
Is that a mustache?
Yeah.
Very nice.
So, the tender is just Emily's tender with gray wheels, so I'm not going to explain that.
Okay.
Next is one of the one-episode characters, but this is the Golden Steam Engine from the storybook Thomas and the Beanstalk. Now, I always thought she looked kind of interesting, but sadly, she does not have a name. But Mario Houston, or Thomas's number 1, decided to name her McKenzie, and I thought that was a pretty nice name and I like to name this engine McKenzie because I have a friend at school named McKenzie.
How did you make that?
It's a Thomas Wood Railway dash with air dry clay.
Okay.
I just cut off the domes to make it look like Thomas Wood. So, next is another road vehicle. Last time I showed you Terrence, but this is Jack the Front Loader. Now, this is made from one of those diggers that I got from Walmart. They're pretty cheap. And they also made a dump truck and a cement mixer, including a steamroller.
Like knockoff Bob the Builder.
Yeah, you could say that. They're just generic construction vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
So, he is pretty interesting. I hope they make Thomas Wood Jack, because I looked on Thomas and Friends Wikipedia, and they're guessing that they're going to make Jack. I'm not sure, but it is most likely that they're going to make Rajiv. They already made Thomas Wood Rebecca. And next up we have Green Arrow. Now, Green Arrow is another non-fan suggested, but I just think he looked kind of interesting. Because he almost looks like the Flying Scotsman and Alfred, now that I think about it. So, he doesn't have a number, but that's okay. The tender says LNER,
Like Scotsman.
like Alfred's and Flying Scotsman.
What does LNER stand for?
I'm not sure what LNER stands for. Next up, we have another narrow gauge engine. This is Luke theme narrow gauge engine. Now, I didn't cut off.
Why does he have a redneck tooth?
I don't know. I did not cut off Charlie's face because I looked at him and Luke's face and I thought it looked kind of similar. So.
But you made the black dot.
But what I did do was cut off the middle wheel because Luke only has 4 wheels.
Okay.
Like if you notice this little hole where the axle goes.
Mm-hmm.
Second to last, we have another female character, but this is Lily now.
Aw.
Whoever suggested Lily also suggested that I do Colin and Adam because Colin, Lily, and Adam are a trio. Lily is the number 2.
And your cat is named Lily.
Yeah. Now, this is made of a Thomas Wood Ashima, but I just kind of filled in Ashima with a white smile.
Okay.
So, it's nothing new. And last, it's just a generic green crane, but I'm going to call it Green Harvey because I was not sure what I was going to turn Harvey into.
Oh, it looks like an army vehicle almost.
But this is the newer Thomas Wood Harvey that I showed you in Thomas Wood Unboxing with Gordon Harvey.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope you enjoy this video. Please let me know, as always, which train you want me to make next as a Thomas Wood character, and I will happily do your pleasure. Peace out, and stay tuned for more Thomas Wood videos, especially the unboxing of James the Red Engine, as well as the other characters I ordered from Barnes & Noble
Later this week.
later this week.